it's probably, if we had a won, they'd say it's one that got away, and we probably feel like that because it's, at the end, I still thought we were going to win it. So it's really disappointing from that point of view. But as I just said to the boys, the way that they fought was really just a couple of decisions and ball use forward of the centre when we had momentum that sort of gave them back momentum in that last quarter that was detrimental. So.
As you said, the Swans' key forwards, I guess, started to have an impact late in the game. It always comes back to, is it an idea to send Aaron Norton back, for example? He's done that before. Did you consider making changes like that, or were you happy to sort of let it play out with him up forward and try to win the game from there?
Bailey Williams has played on key forwards before, and so he was performing that role. And got to remember, we lost, Sam, so Mara battling one out down there was going to be difficult with their representatives in their back line with their keys. So it was important we kept Aaron forward. And as you know, Aaron was pretty influential, so that would have been significantly robbing Peter if we put him behind the ball. So we didn't really, as much as they marked it a little bit, we felt we made some positioning and one-on-one errors in that anyway. So that was the small margins in the game, and Sydney just had the better of it from that point of view. But we won a lot of the key aspects of the game, but ultimately they won the main one.
You mentioned the two injuries there. What can you tell us about James and Sam and how they're looking at the moment?
Well, James, he'll go into concussion protocols, and he hit a body late and it shook him up, and so I think that's the deal with him. And Sam just copped a knock on a knock, and he had a little bleed in his thigh, so he couldn't go after half time, so we had to get him out of the game pretty quickly.
You mentioned some struggles in the forward half ball movement. You won the clearance battle. It was just sort of that connection between the midfield and the forward line. What do you think was happening in the shift there?
Look, I mean, it was a wet night. There was so much dew. We were surprised we turned up. I mean, when there's no clouds, there's going to be dew, but we were surprised how wet it was, And so it ended up being we probably over-handballed a little bit early, and then we tidied that up and took ground a little bit better. And but yeah, during that second quarter, we didn't look like scoring. We couldn't get the game on our terms, and they were just better in the key elements during that period. But then we did stabilise a bit. We started to go a bit longer and create some opportunities a bit closer to goal, and that worked for us. But we went from over-handballing early, which obviously isn't something that we set out to do. We did set out to be territory-based and take ground, so it's part of the decision-making in the game under pressure, and it hurt us. And Sydney did that better than us, probably consistently for the 4 quarters.
Defensively, they just wanted to move the ball from their defensive 50 forward. It looks like pretty smoothly. What did you pick up defensively that you needed to adjust there that didn't quite work?
Oh, well, I didn't think they did. I mean, Sydney have been a team that take teams on through the corridor, get overlap, and really test you out the back. Now, so a lot of the times they got us in their own forward 50 paddock was either from a quick territory rebound type kick or a long down the line contest that popped. So I thought we defended the middle of the ground on turnover pretty well. It was just they got us in some rapid play where we probably got our hands on the ball and didn't shape or get it out of there quick enough, and we played into their hands. So that was part of the sort of mistake-ridden aspect of the game that we cost ourselves. We shot ourselves in the foot, but their pressure was pretty good in that, and we probably didn't manage it too well just a few times.